Have you ever felt trapped by limits that you created for yourself? Limits that might not even be real? Here's a story for you. A man was walking past an elephant training camp when he noticed something unusual. These huge elephants were tied down by only a small rope around their front leg. No chains, no cages, nothing. They could break free anytime they wanted, but they didn't. Curious, he asked a trainer why the elephants didn't escape, and the answer was eye-opening. When they were young, we used the same rope to tie them. At that age, it was enough to hold them back. As they grew up, they believed the rope still had power over them. They never tried to break free. Amazing, isn't it? These giant creatures weren't held back by the rope, but by their own belief. What about you? How many times in life have you given up on something just because you failed once? How many dreams, how many opportunities have been lost simply because you believed you weren't capable? The truth is, your past does not define your future. Only you do. Failure doesn't mean you can't, it only means you couldn't at that moment. But if you try again, you might just realize you're stronger than you ever thought. Think about the times when you felt helpless, when you hesitated because you thought you weren't good enough. Have you ever wanted to start a new career but held back, thinking you lacked the skills? Have you ever wanted to explore a new hobby but feared failing? These negative thoughts don't come from reality. They come from past experiences, times when you stumbled, times when others doubted you. But here's the good news. You can change that. In psychology, there's a concept called limiting beliefs. These are false ideas we hold about ourselves that stop us from stepping out of our comfort zone. They're not real, but they control our lives, just like that small rope controls the giant elephant. Let's look at history. How many people were once told you can't, but ended up proving the world wrong? Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. If he had believed failure was the end, we might still be living in darkness. J.K. Rowling, the author of Harry Potter, was rejected by more than 12 publishers. If she had given up, the world would have missed out on one of the most beloved book series of all time. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball legends, was cut from his high school team. Instead of accepting defeat, he trained harder and became one of the best players in history. What do these people have in common? They refused to be controlled by past failures. They broke free from their small ropes of self-doubt. So how can you overcome limiting beliefs and step out of your comfort zone? Identify your limiting beliefs. Ask yourself, what have I always wanted to do but never tried because I thought I couldn't? Once you recognize your mental barriers, you can start to break them down. Challenge your thoughts. Don't accept negative beliefs without question. Ask yourself, is this really true? Or is it just a fear holding me back? Take small steps. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start small. If you're afraid of public speaking, try speaking in a small group first. If you want to learn a new skill, practice for just 10 minutes a day. Learn from failure. Failure is not the end, it's a lesson. Write down what you learned from each failure and use it to grow. Surround yourself with positive people. The people around you influence your mindset. Stay close to those who inspire and encourage you to push forward. Take a moment and think, is there something you once gave up on that you could still achieve? Is there a dream you thought was impossible, but might actually just need one more try? You are not an elephant tied by a small rope. You are stronger than you think. You have the power to break free and walk your own path. If this story resonates with you, share in the comments what limiting belief you want to overcome, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Wishing you strength and courage to keep growing and moving forward.